Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Tourmaline Tarot. I'm here to do a live today, you guys. I'm here to do a reading for the collective, general guidance, and just clearing out the energy here. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please remember that this is general guidance, okay? This is general guidance for the collective. Let me see. So I'm going to start by pulling an oracle card. Let's see what wants to come out. So I've already cleansed my energy. And asking Archangel Michael to put a bubble of protection around this reading today, that only the highest vibrational white light messages can come through today in this reading. And let's see. Thank you guys so much for your comments, your likes, your subscribes. I hope you guys are having a really good summer. I hope you guys had a good full moon. All right. Staying grounded and staying blessed. Okay, so I am reading, pulling a card from the Classic Mythology Oracle. And this is Icarus. Okay? And the key words are overambitious, downfall, and disappointment. Icarus. Okay? And the card, and the number on this card is number 28, which is a 10, which is an ending. It's about completions or endings, okay? This feels a little bit like 10 of Wands in the tarot. So I'm just going to read what this Icarus has to say. When Icarus flew too close to the sun in a pair of wings held together with wax, the wax melted and he plummeted to his death. Therefore, this card is cautioning you not to overreach or to overstretch yourself. While ambition is generally a good thing, being too ambitious too soon can be an adverse effect. For instance, it is wise to commit to one business and make that profitable and secure before branching out into other businesses. Do you have the tendency to take on too much? If so, start saying no to things that you are only doing out of a sense of obligation. The Icarus card also comes to warn against trying to trade a skill or talent that you don't have, or one that isn't authentic to you. If the scribe card is present too, okay, it's not. All right, so, okay, and do not try to borrow from another's plumage, because borrowed feathers won't help you to fly. Make sure that your ambitions are authentic to you, and then take it one step at a time. Don't aim too high too soon, or like Icarus, you may find yourself falling rather than flying. Wow, that's a powerful message. And there's a lot of retrograde energy coming up, and we're in a lot of retrograde energy right now, which makes a ton of sense, right? It's like, slow down, you know, look before you leap kind of energy. All right, just kind of a warning, and not to like try to spread yourself too thin. Alrighty. And I know for me it's really important to take time for rest, and you know, understand that life is just, it's about progress, not perfection, and we all are just humans trying our best. Okay. So that is that's an interesting card. All right. Maybe be careful with fires as well too, because that was talking about getting your wax melted, being too close to the heat. I don't know where you guys are. Hi Crystal Rose, how are you? I'm just gonna do general guidance, and then after that I can pull a few cards for anybody who's in the chat. Okay, so general guidance, please. Now I see I've got the Fool card out, but I heard the word simplicity. Okay? Simplicity. Somebody's resisting some change here. And don't forget to keep things simple. Easy does it, I'm hearing. Okay? Somebody, I'm also hearing something about like keep it pure, keep it simple. All right? Don't, like, this feels a lot like cleansing, clutter clearing, this type of energy. All right? The Fool from like goes on a new journey and starts a new journey and just takes a small amount in that little like sack that he has there, that little backpack. And so might be time to keep things simple. You are going into, you're going into like a period of glow up here. Okay, and there is some sort of because I feel like somebody's gone into high priestess mode. There, it's like somebody's become like an expert or a pro, or they're advancing. Okay, thank you. So now what I'm picking up is anybody that is resisting change in their life, or resisting sort of transforming in their life, you might have to just like turn your back and like say goodbye, like walk away from this. Okay, I feel like this is a big, somebody's really shifting into a different timeline here. Somebody's really up leveling in life. There's like a graduation from the Nine of Pentacles to the Empress. You're really highly intuitive, really wise person here. And you might have to walk away from some energies that aren't able to transform here. Okay? Tell me more, please. Keep your, things are going to start to move forward here. There's like forward movement, and life goes on and things are going to move forward. You're going to have to keep going with some sort of resilience, and also like learning how to set like proper boundaries for yourself. Okay? Learning how to be wary and be cautious here. Okay, that's a lot. I'm just going to put those back. But there's a lot of, I feel like you're going into this, like this is going to be attracting some people who are really interested, some onlookers. And life is going to start moving forward, and they just want you to remain on guard. There is some sort of a stable offer that's coming in that has the potential to grow. Okay? Yeah, that's the truth. Okay. An offer coming in that is actually going to really lead to something really nice here. Okay? Somebody comes in with this offer, and this offer you can make into something, wow. Or somebody looks like they come in and they look very humble, and they're not like braggy, boisterous, loud, whatever. And behind them they have like their value. This offer is very, very valuable. Okay, and then after that I have, that's the truth. Whew. Big breakthrough coming through here. This is something really big. Actually, this is something that's going to make you, it's a big wake-up call. It's a big, it's something like a big shift that's coming in. And it's all about your life purpose and something that you've wished for. Okay, you've been really wishing on things, and at the very beginning of the reading with this High Priestess, I saw this new moon energy. So I feel like this is something that you've been slowly planting seeds like on the new moon. And you've been really patient here, but I feel like it's glow up energy that's coming in here. Glow up energy. When is this opportunity coming in, Spirit? When is this opportunity coming in for for the collective, please and thank you. Yeah, I feel like this is pretty quick here. They're saying here it's the right time. It's the right time to take some action. Okay? And then they're talking about next month looks promising. Something here about as well I'm picking up on is meditating during sunsets, or really like taking time to look at the sunsets, appreciating nature, taking that moment to just like, or sunrises, depending if you're a morning or night person. Put your feet on the grass, go outside in nature and just like watch the sunset. Okay? But I feel like it's the right time to take action, and I feel like Spirit's trying to get your attention here, or will be. Okay, this is something, a big shift that's coming in that's really going to be some sort of wish fulfillment that's healthy for you on your life paths. Okay? A good, solid, stable offer. Yeah, some good news. Good news is coming in. Good news. Tell me more about this glow up offer energy. What else, Spirit? What does a collective need to know? Yeah, I saw, for some reason when I lifted this card up, I saw like a flash of light. And here we go. The Tower. It's a surprise. There's some news that's coming in that's gonna like, wow, like surprise you. I want to clarify what that news is. You know what? We're gonna pull from this one. These ones I'm gonna read up, right? Tell me about the Tower, please. What's a Tower, Spirit? Tower. Tell me about this Tower. Tower, Tower, Tower. What's this Tower? You're gonna... I think it's something that has broken you free out of something. Okay. Somebody... All right. So you could have some sort of an offer. You could be out at an event. Or there's an event coming up. It's a peaceful event. They want to let me tell you that. It's peaceful. There's like white doves here. Could be like a wedding, and we are kind of like an event season in the Northern Hemisphere anyway. The other thing, and then somebody wants to give you a gift, okay? It comes with good intention. It's a new beginning. It's something pure, innocent. It's with good intention. I want to tell you that. I feel like they're making this a mystery. It's a little bit of a mystery. Tell me more about the gift. What is this gift? It's a golden opportunity. I'm getting that again. Yeah, somebody is rushing in. Okay. So I felt that. I felt like there was, I thought it was expectation, but I feel like somebody's been like observing you. Okay. Swift communication I'm getting off of this, and then somebody's rushing in with some sort of gift and offer. Okay. Could be an invitation to an event. It could happen at an event. I feel like it's, you've been kind of, and don't let anybody as well like bully you, overpower you. But I feel like you're breaking out of like a dormant sort of situation. Oh. Yeah, some sort of a main male is gonna, yeah, some sort of important main male is coming in to offer you some sort of a gift. Could be about like dating, getting together, making, like turning a commitment in, like a commitment, higher level commitment. You'll receive a message as well. I'm getting a lot of messages as well. Okay, text, calls, emails, whatever, DMs. Okay, but somebody wants to really rush in. Somebody's super excited about rushing in. me pull some of these here. This is what I'm looking for, these ones. Okay. Well, I'll pull from this one too. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I feel like something's coming up pretty close here for you. So now I look back here at the Judgment card and the Star, and I'm seeing like if somebody invites you to go out, like say somebody's like, hey, you want to go to this event? Do you want to go to this party? Don't just kick back and like hibernate yourself. Could be something, I feel like this is a good tower. Good news. I've got good news around this. Be mindful as well of like any expectations. But I feel like somebody's more like seeing you here. Tell me about the gift. What's this gift? Or more energy around this gift. What's this gift? Okay. Whoop. Okay. I feel like there's a pentacle again. This is a sign. I'm picking up a lot of roses, flower energy, like something romantic here. Okay, but I feel like this is like a gift from the universe as well. Something, it feels very solid and stable. Like you also deserve this because of some good karma. All right. Tell me more about the gift. Solid. It's a solid gift. Go. It's the right time. Okay. It's a lot about divine timing here. And I feel like somebody's been really patient, very patient, and working on their self-worth, this type of thing. Hi, guys. How are you, everybody? Hello, Denise. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. All right, you guys. My friend Denise is in the chat, Spirit Dragon Tarot. Please check out her channel. She's an amazing reader. Lovely, lovely person. Nice to see you here. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I feel like this is a gift, like a romantic gift, like a courtship. Okay? And somebody is like, there's some sort of falling in love that's happening here, like a couple coming together. Okay, there's going to be some sort of like there's going to be a lot of passion or a lot of like flirting going on, an attraction. Okay. Let me just pull a final oracle card around this. How are these here? Okay. So I also feel like there won't be a lot of like drama or problems within this couple. Like there's gonna be you're not gonna feel, I feel like this is a different type of connection, okay, between the two of you. There could be like underlying issues around people around each other, but like for this connection, I feel like there's unlikely gonna be like, or unlikely like any tension, like, okay, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I saw this in another card, and it's the appreciation card. Okay, and this talks about, which breaks down to a 6, which I believe is like, whenever I think of a 6, I think of the 6 of Swords, and I think about like moving on and traveling, and things are going to be moving forward. That's what I think of. But there's something about appreciation, because you see, this card came out as well, and I'm trying to pick up what is this, and then this card clarifies what appreciation is. There's so much about being out in gardens and around flowers and like outdoors, and this, she's all dressed up. I feel like this could be like a garden party or like some sort of like an outdoor party. So let me just read up on this one, and then I'm going to get to the personal card pulls, okay? So this is talking about choosing gratitude. So it says, this card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom, yet around and behind her are bramble bushes. She could be focusing on these, worried that she might get caught up in their prickly branches of difficulty. Instead, she's pausing to experience the blessing of the single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open up. This card upright is telling you that you have much to be grateful for. Like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come than you can't yet see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness of life to you. Okay. Yeah, so it's really talking about gratitude and focusing on your blessings, and you have a lot to be grateful for. Okay? And congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. All right? And I feel like yeah, I feel like there's like a storm, or there's tension, and that's what that is, because I'm also picking up something here. This card came out and it says unlikely, but you see those like ropes like fraying and like breaking apart around like full moon energy, where like right now we're going through a lot of times, and I don't like to get into politics, and I don't want to get into like what's going on in the world because it's really depressing, and I don't want to bring that into the reading, but I feel like, and they talk about like the storm behind her, right? But she's sitting here with that one rose and just appreciating like this moment or this beautiful thing, the little buds that haven't opened up, and like what she has in her hand. And she's just so grateful for it. Even though around the world, we all are aware that there's like people suffering or terrible things happening, things we don't agree with or whatever. We can stay in that bubble of gratitude and hold that energy and space so that we don't get drained by like the toxicity of like the struggle in the world or the tension. Okay, so looks like somebody's got a beautiful opportunity coming in. All right, something is racing in, and they want to just be grateful. Be grateful. Sometimes this can remind me a little bit of like survivor guilt, that like during times of hardship or difficulty, you see maybe you're being rewarded with something like cool. The universe wants to like give you some like blow the trumpets of good karma on you, and yet like enjoy that, like really soak into that appreciation and that gratitude, instead of wallowing in misery or upset about other people, or what about them, or I feel sorry for them, and losing that moment. Don't let that negativity like burst that bubble of appreciation and gratitude. Okay, because more than likely, if you're watching a spiritual channel, like a tarot card channel, you are on like a spiritual journey, and you are very valuable, and the universe wants to show appreciation to you. And it's okay. It's okay, right? To just be grateful for good things that are coming in for you, and that to pray for people who are struggling or suffering, but to release that and not like let that let that ruin your good vibes within your bubble. Okay? And empathy is definitely has its time and place, but it looks like somebody is like, this could be also like you've been through like a shitstorm. You really have. And now it's time to like see like, wow, I made it through it, and to appreciate yourself for the like goddess or warrior that you are, and stand in your confidence, and like you are an important human being on this planet that is holding light and positive, warm, golden energy of like hope for other people who are still like caught up in that tornado shitstorm behind her. All right, guys. So I hope that helps somebody out there on the planet. And now I'm gonna pull some personal cards for you guys. And let's see what's going on. Let's see. Okay, I have, hi guys. Okay, so I see a heart beside CG. That's the first one that came in front of my mind. Self-care, exactly, Denise. Yes. Yeah. And like we've been hearing that like for a little while now, not to get burnt out, not to get on empathy overload. Because really the only thing we can control is like what's in, you know, our home environment or ourselves, or to a certain degree. And to really practice like self-care, if you need to rest, if you need to spend time in nature, if you need to like write out a gratitude list, whatever, however you practice self-care, spa day, you know, like I like to take like little mini naps here and there when I can to kind of refresh my energy. Because the world needs people who have their cups full and who know how to like take care of themselves, and you know, not drained, frazzled, you know, everybody freaking out. Because I have seen this week, it was like it was a tough week. It really was. I have to admit, I had a lot of unusual situations where like now I see my role as a human on the planet is to try to maintain that calm within myself when there's like, and help people get through their problems and problem solve things, or even just be a listening ear, whatever it is. But I have to be in that place of like solid, stable, self-care, okay energy. Okay. So, okay, CG, thank you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I love those days too. I just feel like, oh, like it's so nice and it's good for your brain, right? Because we want to clear out the cortisol stress, and like I don't like myself surging with cortisol stress hormones. I can't. Like I don't make proper decisions that way. Yeah, exactly. Okay. CG. Okay. I'm going to see what's coming up. Do you have a particular question, CG? Thanks for being here. Thank you, guys. I'm just going to do a general message for CG. And, okay. Okay, so tell me, Spirit, what is going on for CG? CG, love life. Oh. Ooh. Okay. So I'm seeing here like you are looking really good. Like for yourself. You have, if you're inquiring about somebody, I don't think, okay, first of all, you're doing really good. Like you look great. You're very like you're taking good care of yourself. You're doing well. You are very self-sufficient person. Okay. Very solid, stable, like looking good, very hardworking, and you've worked hard and you've really built something up for yourself. If you are inquiring about somebody else, I feel like if they're in a connection, they're not happy in the connection that they're in. I don't know if they're in a connection or not, but it looks like they're, okay. So, Okay. Let's see. Tell me more, please, for CG. You've got some good news that's coming in, and they want you to know that you have a choice, a good choice in love that's coming in for you. Somebody who's going to make you very, like, you could have the 10 of Cups with this person. Okay, I feel like Spirit's bringing somebody in for you. CG. Yeah. Okay, I felt that. But that marriage, that home life is like upside down. It's very chaotic. Okay? I feel like he's kind of trying to stay there because, or they, whomever you're speaking about, they're there in that because like there's kids involved, or this feels like family obligation, or it could be like the fact that this person, I'm seeing he because I just am referring to he, but I don't know. They're there because it's kind of like, what do I do? Like how, like, what do I do with this? I feel like there's a lot of dependence on this person, on your love interest. And it's kind of like feeling there due to family obligation. But there is, like, this person is looking outward. Okay, it's like I feel like I'm stuck here, like I've got super glue on my ass and I'm just like, okay, I'm stuck. But like I really want to be somewhere else. I'm really interested in somewhere else. I feel passion somewhere else. Okay. Tell me more, please. But that person is not, that's not a happy situation. Okay. All right. Well, they're breaking free. Okay. Somehow this is going to break free. They're going to free themselves. Okay. This feels a little bit like, also I'm picking up that somebody's being controlled by guilt by the family or like a spouse or something. I feel like there is some sort of like divine, there's like and I don't believe in like breaking up, families breaking up, but sometimes like karmic contracts are completed or coming to completion here. And they can still have those obligations to family, like even if they're not in the relationship anymore. Yeah, this individual, it's a masculine energy that's really very attracted to you, and like wants to move it towards you, like they want to break free. It looks like they're going to try to like get out of this and like come towards you because there's a lot of passion. And I feel like you're going to get some good news around them. Like, you know what? Like I finally decided I'm moving out, and I figured out, like, I feel like this is somebody who gets themselves untangled from something that's just like not working for them anymore. And it's sad when families fall apart, but sometimes things just they unfold that way, and that's how it is. Oh yeah. Okay. So I feel like this individual has been like lonely inside this family dynamic. Like they have felt like something's not right. Like they're within, and that's a terrible place to be stuck in. Like I feel lonely in this family, but I feel obligated to stay here. And also there's another warning here that just like be cautious with your moves. Like I feel like maybe it looks like this person's going to break out of it and come rushing towards you, but like maybe the first little while, if things might be a little raw with the previous breakup, and just to kind of like keep things a little bit quiet for a little bit, just to keep the peace while this person is like coming out of this situation. Okay. And I also am picking up the fact that like your spirit team is sending you and like giving you like, okay, next you do this, and kind of like assisting with helping this person get free from this situation. And please follow your intuition. Okay, you're getting a lot of divine guidance and like divine downloads on this situation. But this romantic connection is like, he's like, there's a lot of attraction going on here. And I feel like this is a very blessed union. And there's a lot of like fresh, good energy around this. This feels like a new day, excitement. There's a ton of chemistry and passion here. Okay? Okay. I hope that helps. I hope that helps you. Looks exciting. But tread carefully, watch your step, be wise with this process of like, take things like this feels like slow, kind of like, you know, don't be out right away, like announcing on social media that you guys are like a couple, like give it a little bit of time. Okay. Okay. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see who else. Who else would like me to read for them? Oh, I know. Those marriage breakups, those connection breakups, it's hard. It really is. You know, we do the best we can with the knowledge and the places that we're at in life when we make choices. And sometimes it's just part of the blueprint to go into those contracts at that time. And then, you know, we learn that that was then and things change and it's okay. Like we're human and we just do the best we can. You know, like my 20-year-old self made different choices than, you know, myself today. So we just learn to forgive and move on and learn from our lessons and not to keep repeating the same cycles or patterns. That's all. Grow and evolve and accept things. Okay, general love for Crystal Rose. Yes. Oh, and then after that, I'm going to do Gigi. I'm sorry, I didn't see your name there. Okay, so Crystal Rose and then Gigi. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Crystal Rose. What does Crystal Rose need to know, please, Spirit, at this time? Crystal Rose. Okay. Oh. Crystal Rose, I see you have made a big decision. You are like almost at a point where like you're very decided on something and something is coming in for you. Like a wish is coming in. A wish is being granted and you're kind of waiting on this wish, okay? I just have to turn the light on. But what is coming in for Crystal Rose, please? Wow. You have a lot of I felt like this is something brand new coming in, like you're in between worlds. You've graduated, you've learned a massive lesson, and you are like rising up here. You're very balanced and healed. Please, like, I'm seeing a lot of like third eye opening here going on for you. You've learned how to like alchemize energy. This is like you've had a big awakening, and I'm just like, you're ready to move forward. You are also coming into a time where things are going to start moving forward really quick, like, and somebody's coming in. There's a lot of happiness on the horizon here, okay? A lot of happiness coming in. Possibly, I don't know how old you are or what your situation is, but maybe children, because it looks like somebody's coming in with like a really sweet love offer. Somebody who's really genuine. Could be a little bit of competition for your attention, for your, I feel like there's a couple of suitors here that are pretty focused on you because you are looking very shiny, very shiny. Your aura is like gleaming here. This is like, you're gonna have, there's gonna be like a battle here. Like I feel like there's a couple of people who are like coming in, racing in, and wanting to battle it out for your heart, for your time, attention, love. Tell me more for Crystal Rose. You've got some good news coming in. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what that is. Yeah, you're starting out on a new journey here. You're going to need some courage, but you are coming into the masculine energy as well, comes in really sweet. I feel like this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be, or somebody who's really sweet with like a really sweet energy. Okay. there's a stormy masculine energy around you that you need to put an end to, because this person looks like trouble, dark lower energy going on there, and this needs to end. Okay, I would not even engage in, this person could start a fight with a new suitor coming in. Okay, please be careful. Protect yourself, protect your new relationship, but you're gonna have to just like throw caution to the wind. Okay, just be like, you know what the hell, I'm gonna do this. It's a new day, and it's gonna take a little bit of courage, okay? Because I have the Strength card, but this is gonna be like celebrating and like some good. It's a big change for you, okay? But good karma and like a lot of fun and celebrating and a good time. But you could have somebody show up at the party that tries to disturb the peace or wants to like disrupt the good vibes going on with this sweetie. All right, so be careful, protect yourself, but I see really beautiful things on a new path. All right, and don't be naive either. Like with this past person, like see them for who they are. They're gonna show their true colors, and you might just have to, like, I feel like you already know this, but this could just be confirmation for you. Okay, just protect your energy, and really, like, they're gonna also send you like signs, like you're gonna see things with your third eye. You're gonna start to see signs, synchronicities. If you see warning signs about like some Knight of Swords energy who's got like anger issues, who wants to come in there and like create some havoc, please follow your intuition, your gut guidance. Okay, but looks very blissful and really exciting up ahead for you. I hope that helps you. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. I appreciate that. Okay, Gigi. I'm gonna just read for Gigi, and then I have to hop off. I'm just been a little bit busy with like a lot of other things that I've been doing. So I'm gonna try to hop on tomorrow again live. Okay, guys? Oh, you're welcome. You're so welcome. Thanks for letting me read for you. Okay, Gigi, are you still here? Are you here, Gigi? Okay, great, great, great. Okay, what is going on for Gigi? Gigi, what can you tell us, please, and thank you, Spirit, for Gigi? Ooh, you've been busy. I feel like you have a lot going on too. There's a little bit of like juggling. I feel like life has been a bit messy, a little bit crazy, chaotic for you. And you've been, yeah, you've been really doing a balancing act here of, well, oh, okay. So, yeah, I feel like you're burnt out here. And there's a little bit of like depression. There's a little bit of there's some sort of ending that's happened. I feel like you were very blocked, or you felt like you couldn't, like, there's also could possibly be, because the World card was in the reverse, I do have to admit. But I feel like you're coming through it, but I feel like you've been going through a real challenging time here and a lot going on. And I feel like you're tired, and make sure that because you're going through a big ending right now, and like it's like you're completed, you're not completed, you're in between something, but it's stress, like it's grief. Okay, 5 of Cups here. There's sadness involved. You're tired. It's an ending. It's like I feel blocked. There's a lot going on. Make sure that you're not stressing, overthinking here going on. Make sure that you're taking that time for that self-care. This looks like somebody who's just like, it's messy, it's uncomfortable. Make sure you're getting enough rest. Make sure you're getting time in nature. Make sure that you're spending some quality time by yourself and taking care of yourself here. Overwhelmed, because it's hard to, initially the world card was in the reversed. So if you're like not wanting to sit with, like sometimes when we take those times alone and we just chill out or we go for a walk, we will get downloads of like next steps that we're supposed to take. But if we're just like hastily running ourselves ragged, then our brains are just operating on a different energy level where sometimes we're not really understanding the messages that are coming through, you know. And if you need to, you know, just pray like, okay, Spirit, I see these messages. Can you please clarify? But it just seems like this is just so much going on, like almost like somebody who's like avoiding like feeling this sadness or avoiding feeling this burnout by just like so much busyness. And it's really hard for like those, for us to like almost like understand properly or like have it like sink in the messages that are being sent to us. Okay, Gigi? Okay, tell me what your question is. Absolutely. Oh, okay. Thank you, Crystal Rose. I appreciate that. Gigi, tell me what your specific question is. And I'm going to pull an oracle card for a final general guidance after this. Yeah. Okay, I feel like a lot of confusion here. I was like, where do I begin? Like, what's going on? Okay. All right. So, there's overthinking, there's overstressing, there's like, yeah, a sense of like an ending coming, depressed, burnt out. Okay. Oh, Pisces. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay, will I start a master studies in this? Okay. Okay. After graduation, will Gigi start master studies? That's like a lot of studying. It's a lot of overwhelm for sure. Tell me about Gigi's, will she start master studies? Okay. Oh, it is very up in the air. Now I'm getting confused over this myself. So, just a second here. Tell me about master studies for Gigi. Will they start master studies? It says soon, and it says you already know. Okay, you already know. Wow. So remember that tarot is for entertainment purposes only. But I'm getting a lot of like, I feel like it's not right away. This is what I feel. Okay? And you have to trust your own intuition. But I'm seeing like choose a new direction. And then I get like this is a no. And then I have let it go. And then it says not the right time. And it says soon. And so I don't know if you need to like wait a little bit on this. But let me see. I'm going to pull some more cards just to clarify. And tell me about master studies for Gigi. I don't know if you need to focus. Oh, be careful. I don't know if you're in a commitment, but it looks like I don't know if you need to focus on like a connection, your marriage or a relationship. or like working on something, working on what, like getting a job with the education you already have, working with that, and then doing it later. But it shows like something would like, it would be like some sort of a separation, or like you would start it and then you would want to quit afterwards. Okay? It doesn't feel good when I start going in that direction of like, tell me about starting master studies in dentistry. And you have to make your own choices. This is, these are just suggestions. Please, and it says you already know, like, and I see not the right time, let it go. Tell me about master studies for Gigi. Oh, I feel like there's a little bit of like financial struggle. I don't know if it's going to bring you financial struggle. Okay? I feel like this card, Five of Pentacles, if you know tarot, this is not a good card. This is like being like financial struggle. This is a no card. This is no. All right? So I hope that helps. I also got another card. Oh, okay. So I got not yet, and it's up to you. Okay, so they're really leaving it like it's free will choice, but I'm just getting a lot of like doubt in this. This does not feel like yes. Okay? But it is up to you. You have free will choice. I hope that helps. Take care, and don't overthink and don't overstress, because I saw so much, like too much going on, burnout, and like, like sometimes it's good to get working and like work with the education you have, and then give yourself like, I don't know, set a time limit, like in 3 months and 6 months. Then I'm going to think about going back to school, because the financial issues, it doesn't look like, it could be a lot of overwhelm. Okay? I hope that helps you. I hope that helps. I'm seeing at this time it's up to you, but I see a no. All right? And you already know. I feel like like I'm not ready, or what I'm going to do. Oh. I'm also getting, I see a lot of not really great cards around that, about continuing on to master studies. Seven of Swords, the Devil card, like these are tough energies. And then you know what? I had this Death card in the original layout. So this is like a lot of no, and then just creating more confusion. So I don't know if you've been feeling like it's going to be too much, or I'm not ready for it, but you can always, like it's always waiting there for you to go to it. And then you can like take a break off and take like 3 months, 6 months, and then reanalyze it, right? Because tarot is a snapshot in time. Okay. But please trust your own gut, your own guidance, your intuition. Okay. I hope that helps. It's a big choice. It's a big commitment. And sometimes you have to get yourself into like a good place to like continue on. Okay, so I'm going to pull a final oracle. This is for general guidance, you guys. General message for whomever is watching, just to kind of close out the video today. Thank you guys so much. I hope this helps. All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Thank you guys so much for being here, for allowing me to read. I hope that the mini reads are helping. All right, so the card that comes out is Hope. It's really nice. And this is a lot about, well, I'll read the card to you. But this is, I feel like there's like something, feels just like coming out of a storm, or coming into like clear skies ahead. Okay. Just, I feel a lot of peace now. I feel a lot of calm. in this card when this card came out. This is for the collective, okay? Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. The fairy of hope flies in to remind you to believe in hope, for it's the key to the door that can lead you away from your current predicament. No matter how hopeless things may seem, if you look deep inside your heart, your spiritual heart wisdom will reveal a glimmer of hope, and this can lead you to a brighter future. This fairy tells us always to stay full of hope because positive thoughts and beliefs can literally change your future. On this card, we can see a rainbow, a symbol of hope, and the dove of peace flying towards the fairy shows us that hope and peace often come together and that anything is possible. Sometimes we just need an extra boost. So the fairies fly in on wings of the dove to let us know that they're with us while we're experiencing difficulties. Remaining hopeful while those around you are full of doubt and negativity can be extra challenging. But remember that hope comes from deep within our hearts, and staying hopeful is an excellent habit to cultivate. Heart wisdom and hope will see you through whatever is going on for you and those around you right now. So have courage and trust. The fairy of hope walks hand in hand with peace and miracles. There's a miracle on the way. All right, you guys. So I'm just going to end the live on that. All right. I hope that helps you guys. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Take care, stay safe, and stay blessed. Don't stress.